Commanders football is coming home to D.C. D.C. Council approving a $3.7 billion deal to bring the Commanders back to the old RFK Stadium site. We're glad you're with us this morning. I'm Adam Longo.
And I'm Adrian Hopkins. Well, the team is, of course, celebrating this decision, which turned into a last-minute scramble. 7 News is on your side with team coverage. John Rogers is at the alert desk with what you're saying about the return to RFK.
And 7 News reporter John Gonzalez is live with what's next. John, this will bring a lot more than just the stadium.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Adam. This deal will now clear the way for a 65,000-seat stadium over at the old RFK site, an entertainment district, and as many as 6,000 housing units. And remember, about 30% of those need to be affordable housing. Boy, this was a long hearing here at the Wilson Building City Hall yesterday, and it was packed. Commanders officials say council members waited until the 11th hour to add new penalties and taxes. President Mark Klaus wasn't happy, called it unfortunate, and warned the changes could jeopardize the project. Labor leaders are urging the council to keep the deal intact here, calling it one of the biggest job-creating projects in city history. Some lawmakers, like Ward 3's Matthew Furman, said they still had doubts but decided to support the plan in the end. Move forward. Now, I spoke with a couple of Washington football greats to get their thoughts on this move.
To have a nice stadium, to have a nice facility, is just do something for the city. It makes it electric. It makes people want to go to, like it's like a new era to start over for them on the turf that built the Redskins or built the Commanders.
It's not going to be just a stadium. It's going to be a community builder. And there's more to do than just having a game on Sundays. There will be so much more that's going to help uplift the area. It's a great representation, right, of that area. And hopefully it'll work out for everybody involved.
Now, the team hopes to kick off the 2030 season back at the RFK campus. Until then, demolition of the old stadium continues while design and planning for the Commanders' new home now officially gets underway. Reporting live outside of the Wilson Building, John Gonzalez, 7 News.
Well, as you can imagine, fans have a whole lot to say about the Commanders coming back to D.C.
Yeah, John Rogers here at the alert desk with what folks are saying.
Oh, and they're saying a lot, and on all sides here of the opinion. So over here at the alert desk, I want to show you some of the things we're hearing. A lot of people, Commanders fans near and far, they're buzzing over this news because many feel that RFK is sacred ground where the team belongs. Mayor Bowser, she's excited about the economic possibilities from this project, some of them obvious, of course. One of the co-owners, Magic Johnson, he wrote that this investment will actually center on Ward 7, which has historically been underinvested. I'm surprised he knows so much about our geography over here. This guy says that fans will now have 3.7 billion reasons to hope again. And Brandon says Josh Harris has accomplished more in 2 years than Dan Snyder did in 24. But some are complaining. This guy here, he's lamenting that this will take 5 years and Jaden will likely be in Pittsburgh by then. Really hope not. This person, Terrence, he is a little critical of this, saying that this approval process was drawn out to make the residents feel like they actually had an opinion that mattered. And this is something I'm actually seeing a lot. Like this guy saying, good, now bring back the name Redskins. Adam?
Yeah, we'll see about that. Fans will still have to wait a while before the new stadium is built, as you just heard, according to team officials, with groundbreaking actually set for next year, 2026. The goal is to complete the stadium by 2030. But as far as the mixed-use development, that'll be in the works from 2029 through 2036, and that'll include 6,000 new housing units, an entertainment district, rec space, and a new fire station.
Well, you might be wondering what is next for Northwest Stadium, the current home of the Commanders. A memorandum of understanding between the state and the team calls for quick demolition of the stadium once the final home game is played in Landover. The government and the team owners will also work together to transform that site into a mixed-use development. The stadium sits in a corridor that has long been targeted for redevelopment. Of course, we'll have much more on the approval of the new Commander Stadium coming up in the next half hour. But until then, you can find all of our coverage right now on our homepage.